Hey there, welcome back to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are discussing the Jeff Rosenstock album, No Dream. This is the fourth studio album from the Long Island punk rocker Jeff Rosenstock. He's been around in the music industry since the 90s with ska punk, but he's really come into his own ever since he went solo in the 2010s. Jeff's sophomore record from 2016, Worry, was a pivotal and defining moment in my music listening habits last decade. It opened me up to this world of lo-fi crunching guitars with waves of distortion, clearly having its influence rooted in 90s punk, but it felt revitalized, felt anthemic, it felt different. Unfortunately, I didn't check out Rosenstock's music again until 2019 when he put out a covers EP to celebrate Neil Young's 74th birthday. That was entitled Still Young, and it featured a collaboration between Jeff and Laura Stevenson, who is back for more here on No Dream. Now, obviously, this is not Neil Young covers, although Jeff gave his admirable lo-fi treatment to his music. Here we're getting original songs, so instead we're picking up right where we left off with Rosenstock's 2016 record. And with that, certainly be prepared for louder, abrasive punk rock that's maybe a little rougher around the edges too. It's funny because you might not even have the time to settle in to answer the lightning round of questions Jeff asks you on the aptly titled intro, No Time. Fast, aggressive, right out of the gate, Jeff captivates his audience with a melodic hook with guitars that shoot off like phasers. Pew, pew! With such a compelling start, it's not hard to stick around for the incredible transitions between tracks too. This is especially evident when we head into the second cut, Nikes, which has bass and guitars that draw comparisons to Nimrod-era Green Day. Now mix that with newer pop punk of a band like Pup and the usual Jeff Rosenstock short length and loud volume formula. You know it when you hear it. And Nikes is an incredibly punchy and cathartic experience. However, what might be more cathartic and what calls back to some of the big punk anthems on Worry is the track Scram. This has electronic drums, it has a metalcore style breakdown in the bridge. This track effortlessly pulls off dissonance, yet it's all still melodic and memorable at the same time. It's great. Piling on more layers of blaring instrumentation, the title track wields a flaming machete. Like, I'm not kidding, this song is ferocious. Keep in mind, it takes a while to build its suspense, but once it does, watch out for the shrouded and incoherent screamed rap. At another point of the song No Dream, there is a legit metal influence too. The growled vocals scared the crap out of me. Now, with the variety of punk and metal influences on this project, the vocals are something to praise for their confidence. Jeff definitely has a unique tone on this record that comes off as wild and bristly. He doesn't seem to shy away from screaming, even if he doesn't exactly hit the notes with perfect pitch. State Line and Leave It in the Sun are two tracks you can look to for that, simultaneously while the drums rattle your bones to the core. Also, if you really want exaggerated vocal deliveries, try the track Airbnb. This has a maniacal and delirious feeling to it the longer it plays. Okay, so the vocals are there, the melodies are somehow there, but the real icing on the cake for No Dream is its concise and provoking lyrics, and when it synergizes all of these elements. For example, The Beauty of Breathing has an idyllic transition. It is also a melodic song that is far from melodic in Jeff's mind as he deals with the anxiety and frustration of people recommending meditation. Elsewhere, the guitar riffs on Honeymoon Ashtray remind me of Sonic Youth, while lyrically it hits hard while being blatantly honest yet still profound. Don't be fooled by the title of Old Crap either. It also puts forward some of the deepest and personally reflective lyrics this album has to offer while sounding like a rougher and tougher version of Weezer's Memories. If there's one song that doesn't stick in my memory after hearing No Dream, that would be Fame. For me, it's a directionless kind of track that relies heavily on the whoa-ohs. I'm honestly just having a sense of deja vu for the festival song with it, and I'd rather listen to that. Commendably, though, Fame still has double kick pedals at the end of the song that makes it worthwhile to sit through in the context of the record, but I'm just not very confident that I'll return to the song as an individual. Overall, for Jeff Rosenstock's No Dream, I think the short and punchy tracks are the most memorable here. I think Jeff kind of feels the pressure of just fitting more into shorter runtimes. He shows that he's not afraid to employ short bursts of hardcore punk and other variants of punk and even metal. Lyrically, though, No Dream stacks up to some of the best punk records I've listened to over the past few years. It methodically takes down society, both politically and personally, lyrics that will make any pop-punk fan empathize. Not only that, but also wanting to dive deeper into the free-flowing story that fittingly finishes with the imagery of driving down a road and you're anticipating a rendezvous with a lover. Ironically, time after time, Jeff is writing about the nighttime and his inability to fall asleep. He never actually falls asleep on this record. He comes very close to it when he says that, oh, let's pretend that we're going to fall asleep. For better or for worse, there's no sleeping and hence no dreaming on this album. So with all that said, I would recommend this album for any fan of the band Pup, as well as anyone who likes early Green Day and Weezer. Of course, be ready for the irreverent production style. This is just full to the brim with loud, unadulterated, pure, uncut rock, the punk rock kind. If I had to sum up this record in a few words, it would be noisy, lo-fi, and riff and hook filled. There you have it. There is the Jeff Rosenstock review. I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sound off down below in the comments. Tell me what you think of it. Agree or disagree. I'm here to engage with you guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. I'd appreciate that very much. As always, thanks for watching, and have a rockin' day.